president of 2024.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Thursday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And yesterday turned out to be a pretty decent day, and today?
Yeah, pretty nice as well. We got some lingering clouds, lingering drizzle, and some patchy fog this morning, but the skies will clear, humidity lowers, and they'll set the stage for even a top 10 day tomorrow.
Oh my.
Yes, we're talking about nice weather the next few days. In fact, let's take a look at what's going on across the Northeast. Initially, we've got rain showers along the coast, but here locally, we've got just a few lingering clouds and temperatures in the 60s in Rome, 55 in Hamilton, 58 in Saranac Lake. And zooming in even closer, 59 in Westmoreland, 61 in Little Falls, 57 up in Inlet to the south, 56 Sherburne, 60 in Cooperstown, 56 in Sknevis, and 57 in Oneonta. In a live look at Oneonta right now, speaking of, we are dealing with just some locations of some patchy fog and light drizzle, and it's showing up a little bit on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. So this morning, is it going to be 100% dry, but we will gradually dry out by this afternoon, with temperatures climbing to the upper 60s to low 70s. Now, humidity will also lower throughout the day and set the stage for a fantastic Friday. Of course, we'll talk about the weather for that, plus a preview of what you can expect for the weekend straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. Well, ever since when
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. The time now is 5:11, and I'm getting you set to head out the door this morning on the Munson Commute Cast. First off, let's take a live look along the arterial here in downtown Utica. And so far, the roads have dried up after some rain showers overnight, and still a few spotty, light, drizzly conditions taking place early this morning. But most of the area is starting out relatively dry. So no impacts expected along the arterial, at least in the lower elevations. But there could be some patchy fog developing in some higher elevations north and south of the Mohawk Valley. So keep that in mind as you head out the door for your morning commute. Regarding traffic flow on our traffic tracker, no accidents to report of this morning. We'll, of course, keep a close eye on this as the morning goes on. But again, as you get out the door this morning, temperatures in the 60s, some patchy fog will warm up into the 70s by this afternoon, low 70s, so not too warm, with increasing sunshine and lowering humidity. Gary?
Eric, thanks. At least 2 people are dead after days of severe storms and catastrophic flooding in the upper Midwest. Inundated homes and prompted evacuations. Multiple rivers are swollen to levels not seen in many years. Laura Aguirre has more for us this morning.
Raging floodwaters around the Rapidan Dam in southern Minnesota finally claimed this house, teetering on the edge of the Blue Earth River. Local officials say the dam, built in the early 1900s, is in danger of imminent failure.
We're seeing trees, whole trees, just flowing right down the river, which is an incredibly important reminder for folks to stay away from the water and stay safe.
Water levels on the Minnesota, Missouri, and Mississippi rivers will see their highest levels in at least a decade, say forecasters, with a number of communities already accessible by boat.
It's heartbreaking to see anything like this.
More than 20 river gauges across the upper Midwest hit major flood stage, with more rain expected in flood-soaked areas Thursday. In Iowa, the Little Sioux River has washed over small towns like Correctionville after a levee failed, forcing evacuations there and in several surrounding communities. The Clay County Sheriff's Office confirms one of the flood-related deaths happened there when a man tried to drive through rapid-moving water last Saturday.
They need to stay out of the closed roads. They need to stop moving barricades and driving around them. We put them there to keep them safe.
Minnesota's governor is telling residents Wednesday to keep their receipts to get financial aid faster as property damage continues to grow by the hour.
Until some of the water recedes, we won't have the full picture of that as well.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Meanwhile, locally, the
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's currently 5:18, and we're tracking a few clouds, cooler conditions, and rain showers tapering off this morning. A live look outside from our camera on the Nexus Center looking at downtown Utica. We still have a few passing clouds. Officially, the sunshine isn't going to peek out for the most part until the late morning, early afternoon, at least the plentiful side. We'll still see peaks of sunshine here and there early today. It's technically humid out. Dew point is 61, but this dew point will gradually lower as a secondary cold front pushes through earlier today. And we can't really see it too much in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, aside for some patchy drizzle taking place off of Lake Ontario out to the west. Throughout the day, temperatures will slowly climb into the upper 60s to low 70s. Our average high for this time of year, right around 80 degrees, so we are a little cooler than average. And with clouds, plentiful sunshine by this evening, and on top of that, lowering humidity. We're still seeing dew points in the 60s early this morning, but following that secondary cold front, we'll see a lot of dry air set in place. It will be a very dry day tomorrow with plenty of sunshine, as humidity will slowly rise again as we head into the coming weekend. So with that in mind, we're giving a top 10 day alert for tomorrow with low humidity and, of course, plenty of sunshine, low winds. You couldn't ask for a better day for tomorrow. And the reason why is, of course, following this secondary cold front passing through today, we'll see high pressure set in from the west. And what this will do is drag in that dry air from Canada and then park itself directly over central New York, keeping skies clear and conditions pretty quiet. But on top of that, that high pressure will actually exit to the east Friday night and begin to drag in warmer air from the south. So that'll keep tomorrow night's temperatures pretty mild. But tonight, we could see even cooler conditions. And so in our skycast, we're showing clouds initially, sunshine by the afternoon, lingering drizzle coming to an end. This evening, we'll see clear skies, and with that low humidity, temperatures will fall down into the mid-40s. Our record low is 45 degrees on this date, so that's the record to beat for tonight. Then, by tomorrow, we'll climb right back up again into the 70s with plenty of sunshine, low humidity, of course, a top 10 day here in central New York. But that'll change as we head into Saturday. Not completely dry, but also not a complete washout. We're talking about temperatures in the 70s, few spotty showers initially, and then widespread heavier rainfall arriving overnight into Sunday. So again, overnight thunderstorms, spotty showers initially, and then lingering drizzle for Sunday. For today, though, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity. Tonight, it's going to be clear and cool with lows in the mid-40s. 7-day forecast. Beautiful top 10 day tomorrow, a bit unsettled for the weekend, and then sunshine looks to return as we head into Monday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. It's a push to make social media safe.
Or July 27th, 2024.
June. Yeah.
Now, the news with Gary Lipitor and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Lipitor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage, who cannot tell time today, I guess.
Feels like July.
It's moving by so fast. I mean, July is right around the corner for next week. And with that, I mean, obviously summer vacation arriving. Weather looks to cooperate for this evening and tomorrow, which is great news. And I also wanted to ask a poll. We're doing the polls of the weeks, and this poll is about how everyone's lawns are looking. I want to have an idea of the rain and how that's affecting people's
I'll go with slightly.
Slightly dry.
Yeah.
A lot of places I've seen slightly dry. Some lawns a bit more healthy. Some lawns entirely brown. So, as a matter of fact, if you want to answer this poll, you can head to my Facebook page. If I can take this full screen, you can see the link right there. Eric Gage WKTV. So Facebook.com/Eric Gage WKTV. You can answer this poll, and by tomorrow, or if I want more answers, I'll wait until early next week. I will show the results of everyone's answers. Around the Northeast, temperatures in the 50s and 60s, more locally here in the upstate New York region, 55 in Hamilton, 62 in Rome and 60 degrees in Westmoreland, 64 in Westernville. Now a few clouds and foggy conditions in Oneonta, but clear skies above. And that'll be the case for most this morning. Some patchy drizzle coming to an end. Clouds also decreasing throughout the morning as sunshine moves in and temperatures climb into the upper 60s to low 70s. So a pretty nice day, or at least nice evening. And this will set the stage for a beautiful day for tomorrow. So we'll talk about that, plus the early preview of your weekend straight ahead. Gary.
Eric, thanks. Debate night is just about upon us.
Welcome back. This Thursday morning, we are showing our photo of the day today, and this one gave me a laugh, and I hope it gives you all a laugh early today. This one was submitted from Madison County by photographer Nancy Ann Roberts. And I want to know how you're able to capture this moment right here, but this is just absolutely hilarious. The title, of course, that was provided was The Agony of Defeat, as looks like a squirrel drops an acorn, or not an acorn, but a pine cone, as it continues to fall towards the ground. So a bit unfortunate, but thankfully there are plenty of other pine cones on the tree for that squirrel to enjoy. If you want to submit an adorable photo like this one or any type of weather photo, send it to the link right there on top of your screen, WKTV.com/weather/pics. This morning, we're dealing with mainly dry conditions, a few areas of patchy fog. A secondary cold front pushes through early today, firing up a stray, spotty, light shower or drizzle. But that's really about it with rainfall coverage for today, because by this evening we dry out and temperatures go from the 60s right now into the upper 60s to low 70s. Gary?
Eric, thank you. The Supreme Court will save some of its biggest opinions of the
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. This Thursday is starting out a little cloudy, a little breezy, following a cold front that produced some rain showers last night. Now, downtown Utica right now is mainly dry with a few overcast skies, but as we head throughout the afternoon and the evening, sunshine will be a bit more dominant, and the temperatures will climb only into the upper 60s to low 70s. Officially 62 at Griffiths and Rome. Still a little humid, but the humidity will drop as we head into the afternoon and evening. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We're tracking the arrival of a secondary cold front today. Now, this is not going to be producing a whole lot in terms of rain showers. It weakened tremendously as it strengthened the other cold front near the coast. So with that, we'll see just a potential for some patchy drizzle early today, followed again by more sunshine this afternoon. And again, humidity a bit on the higher side this morning, but following that cold front, we'll see a drop in the moisture content in the atmosphere. We'll see very low dew points tomorrow, and with that in mind, we're officially making it a top 10 day for tomorrow with sunshine, low humidity, low winds, just the best type of weather you can ask for here in central New York. And this sunshine, of course, coming with the lack of hazy, hot, and humid conditions. So the bigger picture, as I mentioned, the cold front out to the south has strengthened and stolen energy from that trailing cold front today. So this is not going to fire up too many showers. And then following that cold front, this setup produces high pressure around the central New York region. In fact, the center of the high is actually directly over central New York. And on top of that, as the high pressure exits to the east, it's going to drag in warmer air from the south overnight. So even tomorrow night, if you have any evening plans, won't actually cool down all that much. But tonight will be a slightly different story. Our skycast this morning showing clouds, patchy drizzle, giving way to sunshine by this afternoon. A little breezy with temperatures struggling to reach the low 70s. Then by tonight, with low humidity and clear skies, lows will free fall down into the 40s and some spots upper 30s. Our record low today is actually 45 degrees. So we have a potential of hitting, or in fact breaking, that record tonight. Then as we head into tomorrow, we'll warm up into the 70s with plenty of sunshine, and then heading into tomorrow night, increasing temperatures, followed by some spotty rain initially for Saturday, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday night. So overall, weekend forecast, a little bit rainy for Saturday, lingering drizzle for Sunday. For today, though, high is 71, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity tonight, a low of 47, clear and cool. 7-day forecast. Following this weekend's unsettled weather pattern, we'll start to see some sunshine return as we head into Monday. Gary?
The time right now is 5:53. Still ahead here on Sunrise.
News with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Thursday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And it's still pretty warm out. Yesterday, a little warmer, though.
A little warmer, yeah, and but 60s, not too bad for a start of your June day, and for some of the folks as well, some of the kids, the first day of summer vacation. And this morning, a little cloudy, a little foggy in some spots, patchy drizzle, but sunshine begins to move in. Let's take a look at what's going on across upstate New York. As Gary mentioned, 60s in the Mohawk Valley, upper to mid 50s in Hamilton and up at Saranac Lake. Zooming in more detail, 60 degrees in Westmoreland and the Little Falls, 64 Westernville, 59 in Deansboro. To the south, 55 in Sherburne, 57 Oneonta, and 56 in Skenevis. And a live look in Oneonta from our camera atop Hartwick College. We can, of course, see the clear skies above, but still some remnant clouds and patchy fog. This moisture is still remaining stubborn in the region, but this will get whisked away with a secondary cold front that will arrive throughout the morning. In fact, you can see some of these spotty showers on the radar right now from that cold front as it pushes through the region. And so this morning, a few clouds, patchy drizzle, not entirely dry, but we will be entirely dry by the evening with sunshine moving in and temperatures climbing into the upper 60s to low 70s. This will set the stage for a beautiful day tomorrow, but how long will that beautiful weather last? We'll talk about that plus the weekend forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Ever since Wynn Hospital opened
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning and welcome back. It's currently 6:11. Happy Thursday, everyone. We're taking a look at what you can expect out the door this morning on your Munson Commute Cast. And first off, a live look at downtown Utica right now. We're looking at quiet conditions along Oriskany Boulevard at this point, facing the eastern sky with overcast skies. Now, with the traffic tracker, we do have an accident to report of early this morning. In fact, just close to Hinckley Reservoir. This is a crash on Hinckley Road at County Route 151 South Side Road, this intersection right here just off of 365. So it's not a main road, but again, this is an accident reported of early this morning, but that is the extent of any incidents early today. No additional updates on any road closures at this point, but of course we'll pass along any new developments as they do become available. But again, this morning we're talking about a relatively quiet start, dry conditions in most areas, some locations seeing some patchy drizzle, as well as some fog developing in some higher elevations north and south of the Mohawk Valley. That's the case for this morning. By this afternoon, more sunshine will peek out. Temperatures go from the 60s up into the 70s with lower humidity and, of course, plenty of sunshine. So right now, still a little bit on the unsettled side as a cold front sweeps through our region. And then following that, we'll, of course, see much more in terms of dry weather heading into Friday. Gary?
Eric, thank you. At least 2 people are dead after days of severe storms and catastrophic flooding in the upper Midwest inundated homes and prompted evacuations. Multiple rivers are swollen to levels not seen in many decades. Laura Aguirre has more for us this morning.
Raging floodwaters around the Rapidan Dam in southern Minnesota finally claimed this house, teetering on the edge of the Blue Earth River. Local officials say the dam, built in the early 1900s, is in danger of imminent failure.
We're seeing trees, whole trees, just flowing right down the river, which is an incredibly important reminder for folks to stay away from the water and stay safe.
Water levels on the Minnesota, Missouri, and Mississippi rivers will see their highest levels in at least a decade, say forecasters, with a number of communities already accessible by boat.
It's heartbreaking to see anything like this.
More than 20 river gauges across the upper Midwest hit major flood stage, with more rain expected in flood-soaked areas Thursday. In Iowa, the Little Sioux River has washed over small towns like Correctionville after a levee failed, forcing evacuations there and in several surrounding communities. The Clay County Sheriff's Office confirms one of the flood-related deaths happened there when a man tried to drive through rapid-moving water last Saturday.
They need to stay out of the closed roads. They need to stop moving barricades and driving around them. We put them there to keep them safe.
Minnesota's governor is telling residents Wednesday to keep their receipts to get financial aid faster as property damage continues to grow by the hour.
Until some of the water recedes, we won't have the full picture of that as well.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
And the weather locally beautiful.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are currently tracking a few clouds passing through the region, as well as some spotty light rain showers. But here in Utica, mainly dry. We take a live look along Oriskany Boulevard right now. We're, of course, seeing the on-ramp to 5S right there. Still closed, but you notice the work being done. The sidewalk already been paved and should be getting ready to be completed within the span of the next day or so. So we'll keep, of course, an eye on the construction with that ramp. Current conditions in Griffiths and Rome, 62 degrees, still technically humid with a dew point of 60, but we'll see humidity slowly lower this afternoon as a cold front, a weakened cold front, you can see the outline of it right here, begins to slowly push through central New York. So with that in mind, we can still see a spotty light rain shower. Maybe you might have to use your windshield wipers a few times early this morning, depending on where you are, but most of the region is trending pretty dry. Now, humidity still a little bit on the higher side this morning, but you'll notice following that cold front, it lowers tremendously, giving way to a very dry, refreshing day tomorrow with plenty of sunshine. And with all of that combined, easily a top 10 day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, lowered humidity, low winds. You couldn't ask for a better day with temperatures climbing into the low to mid 70s. But here today, we're still dealing with a lingering weather system. So we mentioned yesterday how this cold front, this secondary cold front is actually weakening, transferring energy to this one right here. That has already taken place. This front is now a lot weaker than before, and as it pushes through our region, it's only going to fire up maybe a spotty light rain shower or two. That's really about it. It's not as strong as it was, and following that, though, what it will do is drop that humidity down for tomorrow, setting the stage for high pressure to move in, and of course, that also means beautiful weather on tap for Friday. And so on our Skycast today, we're talking about clouds giving way to sunshine, light drizzle coming to an end, and then following that, sunshine by this evening. Clear skies tonight, lows falling down into the 40s, and then we'll see 70s tomorrow, lots of sunshine, low humidity, with overnight lows tomorrow night still remaining pretty mild as high pressure exits to the east. For today, though, a high is 71, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity tonight, a low 47 with clear and cool conditions. 7-day forecast. A few showers begin to develop early Saturday, widespread showers and storms Saturday night, and that gives way to lingering drizzle and light rain Sunday, sunshine by Monday. Gary?
Thank you. It is a push to make social
2024.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And we saw all those kids enjoying the Utica pools from that video, and today, not another bad day for them to get out there.
Yeah, not too bad. A few clouds to start, a few light rain showers. It'll dry out by the afternoon with sunshine and that sun will linger into Friday
All
as
right.
well. I also wanted to ask a question too, because I'm trying to do at least a poll a week or so. And this is the question I asked at the past hour or so. How are your lawns looking? And how about that, Gary? How is your lawn looking?
Slightly dry.
Slightly dry? Just slightly. And a lot of places too, I'm seeing the same case. Slightly dry, healthy in some spots. As a matter of fact, I'll get an update on the poll, which is currently on my Facebook page. Facebook.com/EricGageWKTV. You can put your input right there. So far, 66% say healthy, 33% say slightly dry, and 1% say very dry. And so, again, if you want your input, I'd like to know exactly how everyone's lawns are shaping up right now. Oneonta from our camera at Top Hartwick College shows some overcast skies moving through the region with some peaks of sunshine here and there. I'm seeing some sunshine move in parts of, for example, Sherburne, which clouds have now returned, as well as in Morrisville. 62 in Rome, 57 Hamilton. Radar mainly dry. However, the approaching cold front is producing a few spotty light rain showers and drizzly conditions. Today, highs approaching upper 60s, low 70s, with sunshine by the evening, humidity lowering throughout the day as well, and that will make way for a beautiful day tomorrow. So we'll talk about that, the forecast for tomorrow, plus what you can expect in a preview for the weekend straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Debate night is just...
Welcome back. Good Thursday morning, everyone. We are taking a look at our photo of the day today, and this one put a smile on my face as I was looking through all the great submissions, and I hope this one puts a smile on your face as you wake up this morning, too. This one is taken in Madison County by Nancy Roberts, and I want to know how this photo was taken because it's absolutely adorable. It looks like the squirrel apparently dropped its pine cone, which is a little bit sad. The title of this, by the way, is The Agony of Defeat, what was submitted to the website as well. But the good news is of course, the squirrel has plenty of other pine cones to choose from on the pine tree there. So great photo submitted to us. If you want to submit a photo like this one, send it to the link right there on top of your screen, WKTV.com/weather/pigs. This morning, mainly dry, some spotty rain showers from a secondary cold front arriving this morning. This will begin to decrease the humidity throughout the day as sunshine moves in this afternoon. And following that, setting the stage for a beautiful day tomorrow. We'll talk about that in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. The Supreme Court will save some of its biggest opinions of the
Weather Team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are tracking a few clouds, some spotty, light, drizzly showers, and temperatures in the 60s with still notable humidity. Live look at downtown Utica right now. We're seeing at least a peak or two of blue skies, but the majority of the region still under these stubborn cumulus clouds. Currently 62 degrees officially in Rome, with a decent wind of 6 miles per hour and, of course, technically humid conditions. However, the humidity will gradually drop throughout the day today in the wake of this cold front. This one is weaker than the one that we saw yesterday. And so we're not talking anything major regarding rain, but just some spotty light drizzle. Now, for this afternoon, the humidity will begin to lower following this cold front, and with dew points in the low 40s overnight into early tomorrow. It'll, of course, mean refreshing, feels like conditions. However, it's with the lower humidity, it's, of course, going to cause temperatures to fall very low by tonight. But with the low humidity, sunshine tomorrow, temperatures in the 70s. We're, of course, issuing a top 10-day alert for tomorrow. Great outdoor weather. You have any outdoor plans for the afternoon, for the evening? It's looking absolutely fantastic. One of the best days expected so far this year. And heading to our skycast, we're mentioning, of course, this morning's a few clouds in the sky, some patchy drizzle coming to an end this afternoon, with sunshine moving in and temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. By tonight, with clear skies and low humidity, lows will fall down into the mid-40s. Our record low for today, by the way, is 45, so we have the potential of breaking that record. Some spots upper 30s, and we'll rebound back into the 70s again by tomorrow afternoon with, of course, beautiful weather, lots of sunshine, low humidity. Then tomorrow night, as high pressure exits to the east, we'll actually see temperatures not fall too much. So those who have late evening plans, it's not going to cool down a lot. You probably won't need a jacket at all tomorrow. Then by tomorrow night into Saturday morning, we'll see a few spotty rain showers develop. But the widespread heavier rainfall arrives overnight from an approaching cold front once more. So Saturday, not a complete washout with heavy rain all day long, but few spotty showers, temperatures in the 70s, lingering drizzle for Sunday. So not looking to be a dry weekend, that's for sure. But we'll still see opportunity for some dry spots here and there, especially on Saturday. Excuse me. For today, though, high is 71, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity tonight, a low of 47 with clear and cool conditions. 7-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday, 70s, sunshine returns on Monday. But for now, our attention turns to the top 10 day of the year for tomorrow. Gary?
We're looking forward to that.
Beautiful.
Eric, thanks. Well, we are now a month away until the opening.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And the Utica City pools are open, but will today be a good place to go for that?
Well, this morning, maybe not initially. We got some light drizzle, some clouds, but this afternoon, this evening, sunshine moves in. Tomorrow, beautiful weather for it to go out to the pool. So let's take a look at what's going on currently right now. First, a live look at Oneonta. As I mentioned, some clouds, patchy fog. It's still a bit damp out there early today. But we have a secondary cold front beginning to arrive. In fact, you see some rain showers developing out in Rochester at this point, with 60-degree temperatures in the valley, 59 far to the south in Hamilton. And the radar is picking up on a few of these spritzy showers here and there this morning. This cold front is weaker than the one that arrived yesterday, which is why we're not seeing nearly as widespread and heavy rainfall as we saw at least over the past 12 or so hours. But it's still a front. It's going to move through. It's going to drop that humidity throughout the day today and also clear those skies out, giving way for plenty of sunshine and temperatures soaring into the upper 60s to low 70s. So we're talking about a nice evening today, cool conditions tonight with clear skies, and then a top 10 day tomorrow. We'll talk, of course, about that forecast and if that nice weather lingers into the weekend in the minutes ahead. Gary?
Eric, thank you. Ever since Wynn Hospital in
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. It's 7:23. We are tracking some clouds and a few spotty rain showers early today, with the humidity slowly dropping as well. A live look at downtown Utica. We're seeing, of course, the rain showers passing through. Some roads a little bit damp this morning, and you might run into a random shower. But most of the region under cloudy skies, temperatures in the 60s, with still technically humid conditions. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Still some spritzy rain showers taking place right now. This will be the case for most of the early morning as this cold front slowly passes through the region. And following this cold front, humidity will slowly drop this evening and tonight, with overnight lows in the dew points down in the low 40s, which also means the temperatures could free fall very quickly tonight as well. But with the low humidity setting in stone for a beautiful day tomorrow, we're talking about sunshine, low humidity, temperatures in the 70s. Easily one of the best days we'll be expecting, of course, all year long. On our Skycast, the reason why we're going to be seeing this is because we've got this cold front moving through. It's weak. It's going to fire up a stray shower, but most of the region will be drying out by this afternoon and this evening with sunshine arriving, temperatures in the 70s. And then by tonight, we'll cool down into the 40s, some outlying areas upper 30s. So it'll be a cool one before temperatures rebound up into the 50s and eventually 70s by Friday, or at least tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow night, high pressure that brings us that quiet weather shifts east. It drags in warmer temperatures, so even tomorrow night, not that cool. Then a few clouds give way to some spotty rain showers Saturday, and then a chance for some heavier rain showers and storms as we head into Saturday evening and the overnight hours. So for right now, taking a look at the weekend, spotty showers Saturday, overnight thunderstorms and heavier rain, lingering drizzle for Sunday. Ratings for both days, 3 out of 5. Again, I want to be on the positive side regarding some of these days or these weekend days, which are entirely dry. For today, though, high is 71, increasing sunshine and lowering humidity tonight. A low of 47 with clear and very cool conditions. Your 7-day forecast. Beautiful weather, top 10 day tomorrow, followed by a bit unsettled weather for the weekend. Sunshine returns on Monday.
Joining us now, and Eric, we are talking rain for not only Saturday and Sunday, so Friday definitely the best day to hold this. A tough decision to move it, though.
Yeah, especially for folks who are traveling, that's the hardest decision. But again, you know, factoring in safety, that's one of the difficult decisions some of the school members have to make.
That's for sure.
And so let's take a look at the difference between Saturday and Friday. So the risk for storms Saturday, not really high in the morning. The highest chance for storms will be towards the late evening and overnight. But the main thing is the difference between Saturday and Friday. This is a look at Friday morning around 10:30 in the morning, but the sunshine and warmth will last as well into the evening. So we're talking about a top 10 day of the year for tomorrow. So with the weather tomorrow, I think that people will enjoy the outdoor graduation ceremony. Here locally, a slow-moving, weak cold front is pushing through the region. Still some spotty, drizzly rain showers here and there, but behind it, the skies are clearing and sunshine is peeking out. And this will be a common sight for the rest of today and into tomorrow. Across central New York, we can see, of course, blue skies peeking out. Oppenheim right here, Sherburne, some more blue skies as well. We see some maintenance workers taking a look at some of the stations down in Morrisville. And again, next 12 hours, clouds give way to sunshine. Clear skies tonight with lows falling down into the 40s, some spots as low as the 30s. So we'll, of course, talk about the weather tonight, the weather tomorrow, and a more detailed look at the weekend in that forecast straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Now to tonight's big
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Welcome back, everyone. This morning has been breezy. It's been cool. And in some spots seeing some rain showers. But that will slowly come to an end as we take a live look at downtown Utica, looking at the Wynn Hospital, looking out to the western sky. Blue skies are peeking out, and this will set the stage for a very nice evening, although it's going to be a cool one tonight. The reason why, dew points, or at least humidity, still higher than usual, or at least higher than comfortable or refreshing humidity levels, but that will continue to decrease throughout the afternoon and evening. And a live look at the radar, we're seeing a weak frontal boundary push through central New York. A few spotty showers pushing south of Hamilton into Shenango County. In fact, just outside of Sherburne, as well as ones outside of Stratford in central Herkimer County. But these rain showers aren't widespread. They last a few minutes and then they're over and done with. But again, these showers overall will come to an end this evening as dry weather moves in. And the dew points, humidity lowering tonight down into the 40s, and temperatures will also follow with clear skies and overall cool conditions. Humidity will return, though, as we head into Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. So we'll enjoy a day of low humidity, but along with the sunshine tomorrow and temperatures in the 70s, We have alert days for severe weather. We'll have alert days for top 10 days. Tomorrow, top 10 day of the year. Gorgeous weather across the board. And to our skycast, we can actually see that front moving through this morning, this afternoon. We're clearing out this evening, plenty of sunshine. Tonight, clear skies with lows quickly falling down into the 40s. Some spots up in the North Country into the upper 30s. A bit of a cool one tonight, but we'll rebound back into the 50s, 60s, eventually 70s by tomorrow with completely clear skies. And with a high pressure exiting to the east overnight tomorrow night, overnight lows will not be too cool as it will drag in that south wind. So we're talking about overnight lows tomorrow night only down to the 50s, potentially only 60s. Then increasing clouds for Saturday morning. Saturday morning, not too bad. A few spotty showers. The thunderstorms are expected to arrive later on, especially during the overnight hours. That's when that cold front sweeps through, bringing heavier rain and downpours across central New York. So your weekend forecast for now, we're calling for spotty showers Saturday, some potential overnight thunderstorms, temperatures in the 70s. Same thing for Sunday, although lingering drizzle, not nearly as rainy with highs in the mid-70s. But again today, increasing sunshine, lowering humidity tonight. A low of 47. It's going to be clear and a bit cool out there. Your 7-day forecast, we've got sunshine. I just disappeared right there, very quick. 77, beautiful weather tomorrow. Then again, a bit rainy for Saturday. A few spotty rain showers on Sunday. And then we'll see some sunshine return by Tuesday of next week. So overall, not too bad. Unfortunately, the rainy pattern decides to move through during the weekend when people would like to have some sunshine for outdoor activities.
Yeah, but Friday and Monday look amazing.
Yes, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Eric, thank you. Well, thunderstorms here in the Northeast, grounded flights as catastrophic floods overwhelmed communities across the Midwest. NBC's Jesse Kirsch has more on the destruction left behind in South Dakota.
Here in North Sioux City, South Dakota, we're getting a new closer look at some of the devastation caused by flooding. Take a look at this neighborhood along a lakefront here. You can see some of these buildings collapsed. Even the ground beneath them has caved in. And off to the side here, a pickup truck is teetering on the edge of what remains of a driveway. All of this recovery ongoing as other areas brace for the potential of new flooding. Meanwhile, residents in Oklahoma and Texas are dealing with another day of sweltering highs in the triple digits. And thunderstorms caused a ground stop for hours at airports in the New York City and Washington, D.C. areas. All of that as flooding cleanup continues. And today, across multiple states, we've still been seeing tens of thousands of power outages reported. Back to you.
NBC's Jesse Kirsch reporting from South Dakota. Coming up, new details into the census now, and I know they're concerned about potential thunderstorms. That chance is low, but still, the name of safety, it probably is the best thing to do.
Yeah, and I mentioned too earlier on as well, it's a tough decision to make these calls, especially with outdoor ceremonies, outdoor metal bleachers.
So big too.
Yes, so big as well. And here's a look at what's going to be happening on Saturday. In fact, we can zoom into this map right here. We can see that we're talking about spotty light rain showers Saturday morning. There's a low but non-zero risk for a thunderstorm. The highest risk for storms will be in the late evening overnight. But I think the main thing is how much different this weather will be compared to Friday evening's weather. We're talking about 6 p.m., temperatures in the 70s, low humidity, sunshine. This could be the best weather you could have for an outdoor graduation. So I think that even if the risk is low, if the payoff is beautiful outdoor weather, we're talking about a great Friday expected for tomorrow. But on the radar right now, we're still tracking a few spotty rain showers across the region, coming to an end as a weakened cold front diminishes over our area. We can actually see some clouds starting to clear out north and west, and you can probably see with some conditions outside, sunshine peeking out in a few spots here across central New York. And the next 12 hours favor clouds giving way to sunshine. Cooler temperatures tonight, where overnight lows will fall down into the 40s, some spots 30s. But then again, we're talking about this beautiful weather tomorrow and a bit more detail on what you can expect for the weekend straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. A suspect in an Ohio murder who was
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. Welcome back, everyone. We are seeing decreasing clouds over the next few hours, sunshine peeking out, temperatures warming and conditions drying. A live look at a very busy Main Street in Cooperstown. A lot of folks coming up for baseball all across the Northeast and potentially across the country. So it's a little busy down there. And in Oneonta, we are, of course, seeing clouds and some sunshine, blue skies starting to arrive in some parts of the area. Temperatures in the upper 60s officially right now, and still a little bit muggy. But the humidity will continue to drop throughout this afternoon in the wake of this cold front, which is producing a few spritzy light rain showers across the region. In the radar, you can see the outline of that cold front right there as it continues to sweep more and more south. The greatest, or at least the area seeing the most rain right now, is just south of Sherburne, heading towards Norwich. Norwich about to see maybe a few minutes of some rain before it dries up once more. Following this front, again, we're mentioning the humidity dropping. Dew point, the main measurement of humidity that we use here in meteorology. And with dew points down to the low 40s, this is about as dry of air as you can get in summertime. We don't usually see dew points falling into the 30s that much between June and August. And this is only temporary, though, because following that, we'll see humidity rise back up into humid-like near tropical levels by Saturday night and into early Sunday. But with the low humidity tomorrow, we're issuing a top 10 day alert for Friday. Lots of sunshine, low humidity, absolutely fantastic weather. Temperatures right now, again, still in the 60s, climbing upper 60s, low 70s as we head into this afternoon and this evening. Skies clearing, conditions drying. It's still a bit breezy out as well. But you notice here tonight, with clear skies, low humidity, temperatures free falling into the 40s, some spots in the highest elevations, upper 30s. So a little bit cool tonight, but then we'll see temperatures rebound back up into the 70s by Friday. Plenty of sunshine and low humidity. A south wind tomorrow night will keep evening temperatures pretty mild. So those who have any evening plans tomorrow, again, you couldn't ask for a better evening here in central New York. Then clouds will increase by Saturday, a few spotty rain showers throughout the morning and early afternoon, and then the widespread heavier rainfall and storms arrive during the late evening and overnight. And so far, the weekend shaping up a little bit on the unsettled side. 70s both days, spotty rain showers during the daytime Saturday, overnight rainstorms, and lingering light rain for Sunday. So we'll enjoy the nicer weather this evening and the beautiful weather tomorrow with temperatures in the 70s, increasing sunshine, low humidity, although it's going to be cool tonight with lows in the 40s. 7-day forecast. Following this weekend, we'll see a return to 70s and 80s by next week with dry weather for the most part, especially for Tuesday with plenty of sunshine once more. And the overall pattern in the long range still trending towards more chances for sunshine. So this is not too bad of a stretch. The only thing I would say is, could we move the rain showers to maybe not the weekend? There were a lot of events, a lot of graduations taking place. So, of course, we'd like more sunshine for weekends.
Yeah, the schools that have theirs on Friday, though, definitely perfect day for them.
Gorgeous weather for that.
Eric, thanks. Well, the former home of Marilyn Monroe has
Casts. We bring in Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Much cooler today.
Yeah,
but still
really,
beautiful.
really nice day.
Yeah.
Cloudy, but the sun has come back out, and we're looking at very comfortable conditions. Look at this. The dew point's down to 45. It is really, really dry for late June. 69 degrees our current temperature. It's going to cool off tonight. A lot of places are expected to fall into the 40s. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking dry. We will stay dry tonight, clearing out, and again, cool with overnight lows in the 40s. Beautiful day tomorrow, a top 10 day, but then we are tracking unsettled weather as we head into the weekend. Again, this evening, sunshine, temperatures in the 60s. It is going to be chilly tonight. We're going to take a look at the local overnight lows along with how things are shaping up for the weekend, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The weather is the reason the Rome City School District made the very decision to move graduation up from Saturday to tomorrow. They couldn't move inside because that would mean less room for spectators, and many graduates have family making a trip from out of town. Between grad party times and availability of the vendors, the interim superintendent says moving it up was the best choice because they couldn't take a chance on the weather.
We have some very, very bad weather coming in on Saturday. We have an outdoor ceremony. They're calling for lightning, and we have metal grandstands and metal chairs for the students. So it's really out of a safety concern.
Again, RFA's graduation has been moved due to weather to tomorrow. That's Friday, 6 p.m. at RFA Stadium. Decision 2020.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking a cool night tonight, but a lovely evening ahead. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking dry. From time to time, it does look like it's going to rain with those darker cumulus clouds. But again, things look pretty quiet this evening, and I don't expect any rain here tonight. With clear skies in place and dry air and light winds, it's a recipe for some chilly weather tonight, especially for late June. We're down into the 40s in a lot of spots. Utica 47, Middleville 45, Little Falls 47. How about down to 38 in Old Forge, 39 in Camden, Oneida 48. Across Southern Valleys, New Hartford down to 48. Oneonta calling for an overnight low of 47, Cooperstown 46, and Richfield Springs down to 45. Beautiful day today. It was kind of cloudy earlier, but the sun is back out, and it will be back out in force. Today marks the longest evening of the year. We've got sunset for the rest of the week at 8:44. So again, I hope you get a chance to enjoy these long days. Saturday, Sunday, temperatures in the 70s. Look at the weekend. It does look unsettled. I think Saturday is mainly rain. We could see some thunder late in the day, but the morning featuring some showers, and then a round of showers here on Sunday afternoon. Again, not the nicest weekend ahead. Westernville, 71 degrees, a current temperature of 67 in Little Falls, Sherburne 70, Skineva 65, and Cooperstown with 66. Our rainfall outlook, again, we're looking at widespread rain as we head into Saturday and Sunday, with some drier weather by Monday. As we look at the radar and satellite image, high pressure builds in, and that's going to give us clear skies tonight and a nice day tomorrow, but it doesn't last. Our next weather system fast approaches by Saturday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, clear skies, chilly overnight lows in the 40s. We'll start out Friday morning with sunshine. We'll be in the low 50s. It warms up fast this time of the year. In fact, tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. A pretty nice rebound after a cool start. Friday night, not nearly as chilly with clouds on the way, overnight lows near 60. And then we're tracking some rain showers as we head into Saturday. Saturday morning, some showers. The chance of some thunderstorms late in the day, in the afternoon and evening. High temperatures, again, in the mid-70s. Clear tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, we're looking at sunshine, 77 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, showers on Saturday, 75. Maybe a rumble of thunder Saturday night. Sunday, another round of rain showers, 75. Monday, Tuesday looking nice. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms. And the 4th of July, temperatures in the mid-80s as we look ahead to Thursday.
You know what's cool is right under the 4th of July was that QR code that you could scan with your phone so that you could have up-to-the-minute weather for the 4th of July.
Or even for the weekend, if you're tracking showers, maybe rumbles of thunder.
Graduations.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Boeing opened the doors to its 737 MAX jet. Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
We're tracking tonight's overnight low, calling for a low temperature of 46. It's awfully close to the record low temperature, which is 45, set back in 1988. Just goes to show you that, yes, even though we can get some cool nights in the summer, even getting into the 40s in late June is very, very uncommon. And again, we're pretty close to the record tonight. We might end up tying it or breaking it just based on how much winds, how much calm winds that we have here heading into tonight. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is quiet. We've been looking at some clouds today, but the sunshine is back out. It should be a lovely evening to take the dog out for a walk. Temperatures will be comfortable in the 60s. Tonight's featured dog, Winnie from Mohawk. This is brought to you by Nye Automotive Group. We're tracking rain heading into the weekend. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. We are a month away.
Summer, never get caught on the course in bad weather. Get severe weather alerts right to your phone with the WKTV Storm Tracker weather app, the only weather app on your phone powered locally by the WKTV Storm Tracker 2 team. When you're on the go, stay in the know.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking some pretty quiet weather tonight. The big story, cooler weather ahead. Overnight lows are expected to drop into the 40s. Good night to turn off the air conditioner, open up the windows. Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights. We don't get too many this time of the year. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. Sunshine and an absolutely beautiful finish to the day. Oneonta 64 degrees, a very spring-like 64. And again, it is going to be cool tonight. Take a look at this beautiful capture. This is an Io moth taken by Jeff in Mohawk. Great shot there. He said he took his time trying to get this picture. It's pretty tough to get this picture. You don't want to disturb him. But again, that was a great capture. Looking to cut the lawn over the next couple of days. Best day to do it tomorrow. In fact, we highly recommend tomorrow compared to Saturday and Sunday. We'll be dealing with rain over the weekend. Our MoCast is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. Skywatchers, our neighbors checking in with the temperature. Whitesboro 66, Mike in New Hartford 67, Helen in Cassville 66, Curtis 65, Jeff in Mohawk 69, and Carol in Worcester with 68. Big dome of high pressure in control of our weather tonight. It's bringing in a northwest breeze from Canada. And we've been pretty fortunate because these weather patterns last year tended to bring a lot of wildfire smoke. And there's a lot less of it so far this year. So we're enjoying just a lovely day here in central New York. And it is going to be a cool night. Overnight lows are expected to drop into the 40s under clear skies. We start out tomorrow morning with lots of sunshine, and it's beautiful. There'll be a light wind. Temperatures will rebound pretty nicely after a cool start. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s in the afternoon. Tomorrow night, increasing clouds. There will be some showers around Saturday morning. Some steadier rain possible in the late afternoon to early evening. We do have the chance of a few thunderstorms late in the day. Temperatures climb into the mid-70s, noticeably more humid. Tonight, clear, cool, 46 for the overnight low. The record low, 45, so we'll make a run at that. Tomorrow, sunshine, 77, less wind, warmer, a beautiful day. Top 10 day, actually. And as we go forward, the weather changes. Over the weekend, some rain on Saturday, chance in the morning, chance late in the afternoon. Thunderstorms possible Saturday night. Sunday, again, more showers, 75. Monday, Tuesday look dry, sunny, temperatures in the 70s. We're into the 80s as we head towards the 4th of July. We'll be right back.
First look at your forecast at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Beautiful day today, a cooler day, a temperature of 68, but the big story is the low humidity. The dew point, 45. The air is really dry, and that means we're going to cool off quickly as we head into tonight. A lot of places will drop into the 40s. We're going to stay dry. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Clear and cool tonight. Again, a lot of places in the 40s. Beautiful day tomorrow, a top 10 day. We are tracking some showers over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. So the weekend kind of looking a bit on the soggy side, especially late Saturday. We also could see some rumbles of thunder Saturday night. Sunshine this evening, temperatures in the 60s. We're tracking an unsettled weekend ahead. A look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The weather is the reason the Rome City School District made the very difficult decision to move graduation up from Saturday to tomorrow. The interim superintendent says metal grandstand, metal chairs, and possible lightning, not a good mix. They couldn't move it inside because that would mean less room for spectators, and many graduates have family making the trip from out of town. Between grad party times and availability of vendors, the interim superintendent says moving it up was the best choice. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Again, RFA's graduation moved due to the weather to tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. at RFA Stadium. Decision 20.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Beautiful today, lots of sunshine, a little cloudy earlier, but skies have cleared out and the weather is looking really nice tonight. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's dry, it stays dry overnight. Temperatures are expected to fall into the 40s. 47 in Utica, down to 39 in Boonville, 38 in Old Forge, Middleville 45. Across Southern Valleys, we're down into the 40s, Morris 44, Cooperstown, we're expecting an overnight low here of 46 and down to 47 in Herkimer. The official forecast of 46 at Griffiths and Rome is 1 degree shy of the record low for the day, so it's going to be pretty close. That record, by the way, set back in 1988. Live look at downtown Utica. It's a gorgeous day, very comfortable, low humidity. Looks nice again tomorrow, but unfortunately it doesn't stick around into the weekend. We're tracking rain on Saturday as well as showers on Sunday with temperatures in the mid-70s. And with that being said, tomorrow is by far the best day to cut your lawn if you have to do that over the next 3 days. Our MoCast is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. Skywatchers, our neighbors checking in with the temperature. Mike in New Hartford, 67 degrees, Forestport 64, Eric Inlet 61, Curtis 65, Westford checking in with 65 degrees. We've got high pressure in control of our weather, which is clearing us out. And with winds coming in from the northwest, the weather is going to be really nice. And, you know, last year, whenever we had these northwest winds, we would get wildfire smoke. But thankfully, at least so far this year, that situation has been pretty quiet. So we're going to enjoy some very, very nice weather here over the next 24 hours. It is cool tonight. You can leave the windows open. Overnight lows drop down into the 40s. We're expecting a warm day tomorrow after a chilly start. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s, a south wind, plenty of sunshine. Clouds thicken up tomorrow night. The next weather maker approaches on Saturday. This brings showers to our area in the morning as well as late in the afternoon. Late in the day, especially Saturday night, we could see a few rumbles of thunder with more humid conditions returning heading into Saturday afternoon. Clear, cool tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, a beautiful day, sunshine, a light wind, a high of 77. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Unsettled over the weekend. Rain on Saturday, showers Sunday. Temperatures in the mid-70s. The weather looks nice on Monday and Tuesday. We're expecting sunshine, temperatures in the 70s, and it warms up as we head towards the 4th of July with highs in the 80s. We'll be right back.
Time now for a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Well, it's a lot cooler and clearer than it's been some evenings recently.
Yeah, you can open up the windows, and we recommend you turn off your air conditioner.
I'm not doing it.
Some people will never turn off the air conditioner.
That's right.
Talking about a temperature of 58 degrees, we will fall into the 40s tonight. For late June, that is very uncommon. How uncommon? Well, we actually could be close to the record low tonight. It's 45. We're calling for a temperature of 46. That's really close. We might end up tying it. 1988 is when we set that record. And it's actually one of the warmest low temperatures of June. Of course, that makes sense because it's towards the end of the month. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. We are looking at dry weather for tonight, of course. And it's going to be a beautiful one tomorrow. Temperatures in the 70s. Some cooler weather over the weekend. We're tracking unsettled conditions both Saturday and Sunday. But again, for tonight, you can open up the windows. Temperatures are expected to be in the 40s. Very comfortable conditions tonight. Again, we're tracking a look at a wet weekend ahead. Forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you.
This summer, never get caught on the course in bad weather. Get severe weather alerts right to your phone with the WKTV Storm Tracker weather app, the only weather app on your phone powered locally by the WKTV Storm Tracker 2 team. When you're on the go, stay in the know.
So the weather is the reason the Rome City School District has made the very difficult decision to move graduation up from Saturday to tomorrow. The interim superintendent tells us that the metal grandstand, metal chairs, possible lightning, not all a good mix. They could move inside. They couldn't, I should say, because, well, that would mean less room for spectators. And many graduates have family making the trip from out of town.
We looked at every possible scenario, and no matter which one we picked, there were going to be people that were unhappy with the decision. But again, because of the lightning and the safety concerns, we had to change it. And tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful weather, and we think it'll make a much better experience for the graduates and their families.
Again, RFA's graduation has been moved due to weather to tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. at RFA Stadium. School's out for summer, and for some local seniors today, that meant extensive snacking.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Clear skies tonight, cooling off. The live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's dry. Tonight, we're expecting overnight lows to make it into the 40s. 47 in Utica, 43 in Remsen, 39 in Boonville, 46 in Rome. Again, pretty close to record lows tonight. Richfield Springs 45, Oneonta 47, New Hartford 48. You can leave the windows open tonight. It should be a very comfortable night. Live look at downtown Utica. Again, things look quiet. Nice day tomorrow, but the weather changes for the weekend. We are tracking rain both Saturday and Sunday. Some thunderstorms expected Saturday night. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s. It's more humid on Saturday compared to Sunday. And with that being said, both days featuring rain. The best day to cut the lawn is going to be Friday. Our MoCast is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. So the big changes ahead come from the west. We've got high pressure that is in control of our weather for tonight as well as tomorrow, but eventually low pressure will work in from the west, and that's going to bring us unsettled conditions over the weekend. Tonight, clear skies, light winds. Again, it's a chilly one to start out Friday morning, but this time of the year with such an early sunrise, it warms up pretty quickly. We're in the 50s and 60s by the morning time, already into the low 70s by noon. We'll climb into the upper 70s in the afternoon. Again, a very lovely day. Clouds start to thicken up as we head into Saturday morning, and that's when we track the next area of low pressure. The bigger picture for Saturday is we have some showers around in the morning from a warm front, and then it starts to get more humid in the afternoon. I am keeping an eye on the potential for some thunderstorms Saturday evening. This could produce some gusty winds and locally heavy rain. That zips through Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we have another chance of some showers as a lingering trough rolls through, and that could bring another round of some rain showers Sunday afternoon. Clear, cool tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, sunshine, a beautiful day, 77 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, tracking showers both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Monday and Tuesday look like really nice days. And unfortunately, it's not over the weekend, but that's just how things happen. Temperatures will warm up as we head towards the 4th of July, looking at highs in the low to maybe even mid-80s by July 4th.
Ooh, nice hot, well, always a hot one on the 4th of July, you hope for anyway.
It's warm. It's not as hot as we dealt with last week.
I'll still take it over what we had a couple months ago. All right, thanks, Bill. School's out. Of course, students are... Thank you so much. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Ooh, so what, wasn't it like 58?
Yes.
Almost 60 a few minutes ago?
Yes, we're down into the mid-50s, double nickels, as Dick Lawler used to say.
Yes, indeed.
Temperatures are going to continue to free fall tonight. We have clear skies, light winds. It is going to be a cool night. In fact, it is very unusual to get into the 40s tonight in June. How unusual? Well, in late June, this could end up being or tying a record low. The record low for tomorrow is 45, set back in 1988. The forecast is 46, so it's going to be pretty close. That record low of 45 is the warmest overnight low of the month, which makes sense. It is late June. Our record low, lowest temperature in June actually was 32 degrees earlier in the month. That took place quite a while ago, back in the 1930s. So live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is quiet across the region. And again, it's going to be staying dry as we head into tonight. Into the 70s tomorrow, mid-70s here as we head into the weekend. We're going to be tracking some showers and thunderstorms as we head into the weekend. Tonight, clear skies, again into the upper 40s. You could open up the windows, cool off the house. We're tracking unsettled weather for the weekend. Look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Is the Central New York...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A clear, dry night in place. It is going to be a beautiful Friday, but it's going to be a chilly start. Here's a look at the overnight lows. Rome 46, Utica 47, Little Falls 47. Look to the north. Old Forge 38, Boonville 39, Camden 39. Yeah, some places get that chilly tonight. New Hartford 48, Morris 44, Canajoharie 46, and Richfield Springs down to 45. Again, pretty close to record lows tonight. Again, a live look outside, clear skies, and on the cool side, the beautiful weather tomorrow is short-lived. We're tracking rain both Saturday and Sunday. Rain looks steadier Saturday morning as well as Saturday evening. In fact, we're expecting a round of thunderstorms Saturday night and then a round of showers here on Sunday. So an unsettled weather weekend ahead, and it will be humid on Saturday. With that being said, best day to cut the lawn tomorrow. It's a no-brainer. Looking at dry conditions here, and get the cut in if you need to, because again, the weather does look unsettled over the weekend. Our MoCast is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. High pressure in control of our weather for now. It'll give us a beautiful Friday. As this heads to the east, it gets replaced by clouds and showers as an area of low pressure works in from the west. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows in the 40s. Beautiful Friday. It warms up fast. With such an early sunrise these days, we'll already be into the 50s by 7 a.m. and we'll continue that climb into the low 70s by the afternoon, mid to upper 70s later in the day, and we expect the clouds to return tomorrow night. On Saturday, especially in the morning, we could have some showers around as a warm front moves in. This warm front is connected to an area of low pressure. We're going to keep an eye on Saturday evening and Saturday night for a round of potential thunderstorms. And there will be another chance for some showers on Sunday as a secondary cold front works in from the west. Clear and cool tonight, low 46. Tomorrow, sunshine, a beautiful day, 77 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, weather looks unsettled over the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, temperatures in the mid-70s. Monday and Tuesday look nice. Sunshine, temperatures in the 70s. It starts warming up and turning more humid as we head towards the 4th of July. 81 on Wednesday with some showers and thunderstorms. 84 by Thursday.
A warm 4th of July. That would be a lot of fun.
It would be nice, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Schools out.